Welcome to Tennis Intention. Today we're going to talk about the responsibility of the game or the victims of the game. You can be a victim or you can be a responsibility, or you can have a responsibility of the game. And let's make a clear example that happened soon, in these days. In the Miami Open, Carlos Alcaraz lost with Corda, yes. And everyone says, oh, he lost. There is a problem. There is a problem because Alcaraz always wins all the matches, and when he loses something, the people need the victory because they always like this. If someone has the victory, always have to give me the victory, otherwise I don't like you. But no one said nothing about Tsitsipas, why he lost again, why he didn't make the game. I didn't talk about it because everyone is waiting for Tsitsipas loss in the first or the second round. Simple like this. But this is not the topic of this video. The topic of this video is victims against responsibility. You can play with responsibility or you can be a victim. And in this case, Carlos Alcaraz, in this point, in this difficult point, he's starting complaining about that he's tired, his fatigue is a lot, so I don't want to play like this, I want to go home, I just want to do something, just this score more than that. No. They are dealing with the thoughts. Why? Because he achieved a limit. And when you are in a limit, this is not a place that you want to stay. That's why no one wants to be in the limit. Always want to skip the limit because it's too effort. When you are in the limit, you are not comfortable. You are uncomfortable. And it's difficult to stay there. But the good thing is that when you are in the limit, you are close to change your way to play, change your mind, because you are in the limit. And this is something good. But if you achieve the limit, and then you say, no, I want to go home, you are skipping the game. You are skipping the responsibility of the game to be a victim. And the coach, the staff that always is with him, they are trying to say, okay, it's okay, don't worry, because you are tired. This is something that not help. Because when you say this to the player, he is not understanding that he lose something to improve, very important. Because if Carlos Alcaraz, with this fatigue, with this that way of tired of thinking, I know, I don't have to. I'm not saying that it's not true. But if he continued, he break a limit and he can change completely. And now the number 8, the number 9, and number 10 Grand Slam is going to happen for sure. Because in the most uncomfortable place, he stayed there. But what happened? That he was dealing with the thoughts. This video talk about the difference between the responsibility of the victims to be a victim. When you are a victim, normally you want to stop, you want to skip, you want to complain. But when you got the responsibility, you are improving, your motivation get higher, your ability to change is more available. In the game, start and get better. You improve the game because you are doing something for the game. You are the person who represents the game because you have the responsibility of making the game. But when you leave that position to be a victim, you are leaving the game. You are leaving the opportunity to stay in this place. And this is something that pushes you to the frustration and to stop the movement. And Carlos Alcaraz doesn't need a coach. And if he needs a coach, the coach is only to remember that he has to get the responsibility of the game. But the coaches just want save their ass, because if they say the truth to the player and the player doesn't like it, they're going to fire. And they say the thing that the player wants to. You are not helping the player. You are not there for your responsibility. Your responsibility is to say, I know you were tired. I know you have a lot of fatigue, but this moment was the moment that can help you to improve and to give you more opportunity to win more Grand Slam. But what happened? That you leave it. And no one says that. Disappear. And also, he loses that opportunity. And also, the coach doesn't remind that he loses that opportunity. Because if a player lost this opportunity, like Carlos Alcaraz did, but the coach said, you lose one opportunity, don't do that again. And now it's different. Because when the situation starts again like this, now the player has in his mind, okay, I'm very uncomfortable, I'm very tired, the fatigue is too high, but this is my opportunity to break that limit and to get to progress. And then the situation is going to be aware and different. Even if he lose or win, doesn't matter. But the player fight a little bit more to break that limit. And that's the most important thing. That's the thing that help you to improve. Why? Because you get the responsibility of the game and you never leave it. But if you are a victim, that responsibility can happen and that improvement is not happening. And that is very important, because from every match we have to improve. You improve not in a good position. You just improve in a difficult position, in an uncomfortable position. And when you are in that position, you have to stay and continue action, not dealing with the action. Dealing with the action is victimism. Victim is to be a victim. Doing what you have to do in that moment give you the game. Why? Because you are the owner of the game. You have the responsibility of the game. And if you have the responsibility and you know that, you never leave the game. Even if the conditions are tough. Tennis is responsibility if you want to play. If you want to leave the game, there is a victimist. So you choose. You can be a victim or or get the responsibility of the game. I hope you like this video and we'll see you soon.